So I started it a couple years ago, just, figuring out that this is what I wanted to do. And I've always had a passion for it. It's one of those things, like, people would just ask me, hey, I have this room, it's really awkward, and where do you think I should put my sofa? If we do it this way, it's weird. If we do it that way, it's weird. And over time, like, things like that were pretty common, and I didn't really kind of realize that, that it was kind of like maybe a gift, So yeah, a couple years ago, I decided, okay, I'm going to try this. And for me, it was very important to say, it's not a hobby. I'm not going to do it on the side. It was a business that I was going to start. And so, yeah, I would say a couple years ago is when I started building my business plan and everything. For me, once I decided that this is what I wanted to do, you have to write your business plan and your marketing plan. And once I figured out, what I wanted to do, how much I wanted to make, you kind of have to work backwards. Okay, well, how many, consultations do I need to do, or how many jobs do I need to do to kind of earn the wage that you want, right? And then marketing-wise, how am I going to do it? Right. Is it through social media? Is it word of mouth? Am I going to put out, advertisements in the local magazine, or am I going to contact realtors? So it really is figuring out what my marketing plan is, and then after meeting clients, or getting an opportunity to actually meet a client, then I have a whole process. I interview them to see if we're a right match for each other. Not only are they interviewing me, but I also need to know that this is a job that I can take on and I can help them. And then from there, I have a process of getting to know their style, their lifestyle. Do they have kids? Do they have pets? How do I need to design for them? What are their favorite colors? What do they hate? And then from there, we collaborate, like, on some design ideas, through Pinterest or Houzz, and we start collecting ideas. And then from there, I put together a mood board for them, which shows them kind of my design ideas. And then I use a 3D rendering program, and I'm able to show them, this is what I have in mind for you. And before we do anything, they know what their place is going to look like, their bedroom or their whatever we're working on. And then I source materials for them. I source furniture. So it really is like, yeah.
Wow.
It's like a lot of it is just self-education, right? And you could really learn all these things, especially in this day and age. It's so easy to find out all this information. There's so many articles and so many videos that you can watch, right? But yeah, there are classes that you can take, and there are a lot of online business classes and online interior decorating classes. So then, yeah, another part of my job is staying up to date with trends. Studying trends, reading different blogs, getting magazines, and going to trade shows. The biggest one that I attend is this Las Vegas furniture market, and it's twice a year, and I go to that, and you see all the new furniture and all the new trends, and then there's seminars that you sit in on, and so there's a lot of learning that way too. I think it's important to keep yourself accountable, because when you have a normal job, your boss is keeping you accountable, right? You have deadlines. If you don't meet, you're going to get in trouble, right? So for me, it's important to be able to keep myself accountable. Get up every morning and start work, on my own, right? Like, no one's making me, and it's that sense of responsibility to do it. And it's easier now that I'm older, I have a family. It's obvious that you have to be responsible, but I think too, when you're younger, it's hard to do that, and there are days, even for me, there are days where it's like, you don't feel like moving, for some reason, right? So, it's just things like get up, get dressed, it seems simple, but those are the practical things, if you have those slumps, those days where you feel like that. Some days I need to work out of a coffee shop instead of in the office, because I just need to be around people, or I need some stimulation. So I think those are the practical things that everybody goes through, because, I'm working on my own. So there's not always someone to bounce ideas off of, but yeah, just getting up, getting dressed is very important. So I think doing that and getting in that mindset of going and being driven, and always remembering what the goal is, like, I love doing this and I don't want to do something else. So if I don't work hard at this, then I'm going to have to do something else, and I don't want to do something else. So every day I count it as a blessing that I get to meet clients and I get to help people remodel their house or decorate their master bedroom. It's to me a privilege, and it's exciting to be able to do that. So if I get lazy, I mean, there's no reason to be lazy. It's like I feel so fortunate to do this. So, I can't be lazy. And plus I feel like they're depending on me to help them. And once we sign a contract, I have to, I don't like to disappoint my clients. I like to be able to deliver things on time and be accurate and detailed, and that's what I'm here for. Because a lot of times, they work. They don't have time to do all those details, so that's what they brought me in for.